Hi, welcome to Mama's Minerals. My name's Heather, and today we're going to do a video about how to tell real moldavite from fake moldavite. But first, let me go ahead and take my mask off so you can hear me a little bit better. Kat is 6 feet away, so we're maintaining our social distances, but this will be easier to understand, or I'll be easier to understand. So recently we purchased some jewelry, and within the jewelry was a piece of fake moldavite. We had never run across fake moldavite before, and so we decided to take this opportunity to show how you at home or on the road or in a show can tell if what you're buying is real moldavite or fake moldavite. And hence our title, Moldavite, Friend or Foe. So let's go in to talk about what moldavite actually is. Moldavite is a tektite, and a tektite is an impact meteorite, which means that when a meteorite hits the ground, it hits with such force and energy that it forces up the surrounding material, sand, minerals into the air, and it vaporizes. And in that material is also some of its own meteorite material as well. So it's up in the air, it's all liquidy, it's floating around, and as it starts to come back down to the ground, it solidifies into a glass, into a meteorite glass, or a tektite. So tektites are meteorites, or moldavites, Moldavite is a specific type of tektite that is from the Czech Republic, and it is 14.7 million years old, which means that its material was formed 14 million years ago. There are a number of different tektites that are available. Most tektites are black. If you hold them up into the light, even the black ones that look black will show a nice little ring of green around them. But moldavite really is unique in that it has this beautiful olivine green all straight through. Another tektite that you'll see, which is beautiful, is a Libyan desert glass, which is actually older than a moldavite. It was formed 26 million years ago. So either one of these, they're all beautiful. Let me just say that. So now that we know a little bit about what moldavite is, let's go ahead and take some pictures. No, let's take a look at what some moldavite looks like up close. Okay, one of your first indicators of whether a piece of moldavite is going to be real or fake is whether it looks exactly like another piece of moldavite. As you can see, the pieces that we have here are little specimens. No two are exactly alike, which is a great indicator about whether the piece that you're buying is going to be real or not. If the piece that you're looking at looks exactly like another piece, most likely it's going to be a piece of fake moldavite. Another really good indicator about whether your moldavite is real or not is going to be its size. Generally speaking, large pieces of moldavite are uncommon. After being thrown up into our atmosphere and then hurtling back to Earth, solidifying somewhere in between the two, once they impact, generally they break apart into pieces. You can see these smaller pieces do have some sides that obviously one piece has broken off from another. We also have pieces here that have been made into rings and into pendants. Some of these are their natural sizes, other pieces are broken pieces. So if you come across a piece of moldavite that is generally larger than you would ever expect a piece of moldavite to be, it's most likely going to be a piece of fake moldavite. Okay, so our pendants here, one is an imposter. Can you tell which one? Some indications about whether a piece is a fake or not is its shine. Generally, fake pieces of moldavite are going to be very shiny and wet looking, whereas natural moldavite, even though it's translucent, it kind of has a more velvety look to it, almost like it's matte colored. Texture is another really good indicator. Moldavite has a lot of varying degrees or varying textures on one piece, whereas a fake moldavite kind of looks like it's a pattern texture, like it almost has been pressed or formed. Which one is our fake piece? And our fake piece is our nice little round piece. It's our middle one here. You can see its luster is very shiny, very translucent. Its pattern is very regular. And if you look at it under the loupe, it looks kind of just like glass. You can see its little air bubbles in there, which generally speaking, when you're looking for a fake piece of mineral, whether it's a sapphire, whether it's an amethyst, or whether it's a citrine, you look for bubbles. Fake pieces or glass will have bubbles. And so if you have bubbles, you have a fake piece. This is exactly opposite in moldavite. Real moldavite will have more bubbles in it than a fake piece of moldavite. And the other thing that's going to be missing from our fake piece of moldavite is our lechatelierite. And lechatelierite is a condensed form of silicate, and it forms these nice little hairy kind of lines inside of our moldavite. So those two things, you're going to look for bubbles, lots and lots of bubbles, and you're going to look for chatelierite in your real moldavite. Okay, now that we've gone over our little test to tell whether the piece of moldavite that you have is a real moldavite or a fake moldavite, here's a few suggestions also just to carry you through. Definitely, I don't think it's bad to buy moldavite online. There are a lot of people out there. There is moldavite out there. If you find a good deal and you want that piece, I say go for it. With caveats. Check the return policy before you purchase. If you purchase an item and you are unable to return it if it turns out to be fake, don't spend the money doing it. It's just not worth it. You can find a company that has a good return policy. Another thing to be is really know who you're buying from. That's something that we here at Mama's Minerals, we take really seriously. We are not opposed to selling a piece of faux moldavite, but we would never tell you this is moldavite. 100% honesty, 100% transparency, because I don't have a problem buying and selling fake moldavite as long as I know that it's fake moldavite, you know that it's fake moldavite, and we have entered into a social contract to agree, I know I'm buying a piece of fake moldavite. I'm not buying it because it is moldavite, I'm buying it because I like this piece. Know who you're buying from, develop a rapport with them, call them, talk to them. Most places are 100% willing and wanting to tell you, yes, this is, or no, this isn't. And that is my buying guide. Those are my tips, and I hope they find you well, and I hope they find you happy. With this video, this is our first one. We're also going to do some more, and our next video that we're going to do is another common question that we have coming into the store is, do I have a meteorite? So our next video, we're going to go through there's 12 steps to really tell whether you have a meteorite or not. We're going to go through, I think it's the first 6 that we can do in-house without scalding ourselves with acid or anything like that. So join us. Join us for our next video, which is meteorite or meteor wrong. We'll see you next time. Bye.